What is good, Glad people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Baba Lamb, and in today's video we're gonna be talking about Lil Pump calling coronavirus fake. Bro, how many times do I need to tell you, old man? Lil Pump, NLE Choppa, y'all the same shit at this point, calling coronavirus fake when there's obvious evidence that it's not. Plus, we're gonna talk about how Lil Pump is just cloud chasing like hell. Like, he went at Eminem last week. What did he do before that? Lil Pimp, sorry, at the Trump rally. I mean, obviously you can do whatever political views you want, but it was obvious the dude was just doing it for the clout. So without further ado, Lil Pump going down bad, calling coronavirus fake. Let's talk about it. Okay, so earlier today, if you haven't already seen, Lil Pump went on his Instagram story saying a few quick words on the coronavirus, just acting all ignorant. He don't know anything, but he called coronavirus fake. Check it out.
All 2021, I ain't wearing no mask. I don't gotta wear no fucking mask, bitch. Corona's fake. Bye.
So before we get into the coronavirus and my justification how it is real, but maybe sensationalized, so stick around for that. But Lil Pump also, in a previous Instagram story right before calling coronavirus fake, he was complaining about JetBlue.
Fuck JetBlue. Fuck everybody else working there, nigga. Y'all bitches some bum.
Which is an airline he may have been flying with, so he could have had issues. Maybe they didn't let him on the plane because he smelled like weed or smelled like vaccine or wasn't wearing a mask, most likely, because he said in 2021 he's not going to be wearing a mask. And I understand that. Like, I get why people are angry during the pandemic, obviously caused by coronavirus, because, you know, it halts the economy. The mask is uncomfortable sometimes, you know, when you wear it for a long time, it hurts the backside of your ears. I get it. I don't want to wear a mask either. I don't think anyone does, but we got to protect the people, because I know the young people, we feel invincible. Like, I know I'd be chilling, or most likely would be chilling if I got coronavirus, but we got to protect our parents. My parents are like in their 60s, 70s. I know they're old heads, bro. They ain't listening to no Uzi Cardi, definitely not Lil Pump, but that's why we're wearing masks. So all the old people who don't have as strong of an immune system do not get the virus and pass away. In fact, I have family members and friends currently that have coronavirus. It is a real thing. Now, is it sensationalized? Yes. I have actually, in fact, also had a family member or two pass away, and I don't want to hear any sympathy in the comments. It's all good. I wasn't too close with them, but I just want to tell y'all and make sure all the kids know, because I hear a lot of people listening to NLE Choppa and Lil Pump. Bro, the coronavirus is real. Now, as I said before, it's definitely sensationalized by the media, meaning they create a bigger story out of what is happening actually in real life with the coronavirus, with the numbers, with false positives, with how severe it is, even though it can get pretty bad. But most of the time, it's like a 99.9999% chance of survival and that you're completely cool. It's just a sore throat. But the media is making hella money off of scaring people, essentially, because it pretty much pulls at the human emotions and just the natural instinct of fear. Because when it comes down to it, our caveman brain, all we want to know firstly is, are we going to survive, or what do we need to do to be able to survive? And so we hear the news outlets talking about coronavirus. Wear a mask and you won't get it. Shove a bunch of things up your ass and you won't get it. It's fight or flight. Additionally, the US has also been sensationalized with the media. We just looked awful in the news. Everybody knows it. That's why every country just shits on us, because we're like a TV show to them. We got Kardashians, we got all these rappers who are smacking hella cheeks and cheating on their girlfriend. But the fact of the matter is, the US has a significant amount of more people than most countries other than like India and China. But there are suspicions that China isn't reporting their numbers correctly. Plus, the US has the most testing facilities out of any country other than, again, maybe China. So of course, if you have the most tests, you're gonna have the most people with coronavirus. Because in other countries, if they don't go to the hospital and test it, how are they gonna prove that they even had it? They could just say they had the flu. Plus, the testing method currently in use basically multiplies the amount of viral molecules in your blood or whatever sample it is so that they can more easily detect the virus. And so this results in many more false positives just because we always have some sort of viral material or ailment in our blood or in our body at all times. We breathe in air all the goddamn time. Someone takes a shit in the bathroom, you got like poop and fecal matter in your lungs, like no cap. And so even if you aren't symptomatic, you aren't contagious, you never actually feel anything with the virus, nor can you give it to anybody, so you essentially just don't have it at all, this test can still give a false positive that you have coronavirus. So that's why the US and the media are kind of sensationalizing coronavirus. It's real though. As I said before, I have family members who passed away, so I'm not downplaying it whatsoever. But for all those kids that listen to Lil Pump and NLE Choppa, they're stupid. I already told y'all on the second channel I'm gonna beat NLE Chakra's ass when I see him. And I might have to do a pump shotgun in a Lil Pump's face. And by the way, I'm not completely shitting on this testing method because there is a reason behind it. The US at the very beginning and all the hospitals just wanted to know how spread out coronavirus had become. Even if people weren't feeling it, they just wanted to see if it was in people's bodies. But aside from all of the scientific data or analysis, because I don't know much about it at all, this is just what I've heard from podcasts from various sides, left and right, so don't say that I'm biased at all. This statement by Lil Pump on his Instagram story calling coronavirus fake is just a cloud chase. And as I mentioned in the intro, last week, literally, he dissed Eminem, one of the most highly regarded rappers in the game alive currently and ever, aka, quote, rap god, self-proclaimed, but nobody even argued with Eminem about that title he gave himself. And Lil Pump even had the audacity to say that nobody listens to Eminem anymore, even though Eminem's Music to Be Murdered by Deluxe, like this past couple of months, whenever he dropped it in October, I believe, literally sold 80 to 90K first week, whereas that was the deluxe album, not even the original album Music to Be Murdered By, which released in like January. So there really wasn't that much promo for it or hype for this Music to Be Murdered By Deluxe for Eminem. And I think the OG album sold like 276K first week. And as we went over, this is just a little review in one of the previous videos, Lil Pump Harvard Dropout, his last album in 2018 or 19, sold like 48K first week, 25K being merch bundles. And after October, there are no more merch bundles. So really, Lil Pump on today's standards would have sold 23K with his album, and it was all propped up by the song I Love It featuring Kanye West, which was obviously a massive hit. And then before that, he did the Lil Pimp stunt at the Trump rally, doing the speech when obviously he doesn't actually support Trump, other than maybe the tax breaks that come from the Republican Party normally. And maybe he does support Trump, but it's not like he's a political figure that you should even listen to or be influenced by when it comes to that subject matter, since he probably doesn't know any of the schematics behind what goes down in the government whatsoever. Neither do I either though. So that's why I would never publicly, for now at least, support any candidate and try to sway any of your beliefs. And what do you know, just like last time when he dissed Eminem, he previewed a new snippet or new song on his Instagram stories. So while all the haters coming to his page and checking out, maybe not even haters, just people who heard about the news of dissing Eminem, people who didn't know who Lil Pump was before but definitely knew who Eminem was because he's probably one of the most famous people on this planet, he previewed a song or a snippet on his Instagram story. After all of this coronavirus is fake controversy, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard. It's with Takeoff from the Migos, so maybe Lil Pump will make a comeback if he keeps getting these dope features, but it's hard to support a guy when he keeps doing Bolshevik like this. Just like with Cardi's actions though, maybe we gotta separate the music from the actual person. But all in all, this just confirms that it was in fact a cloud chase. But that's about it for today. Again, just wanted to make sure y'all knew Lil Pump is a noob. He does not know what he's talking about with coronavirus, calling it fake, and with the already previous current events with dissing Eminem and the Lil Pimp stunt. He's obviously doing this for the wrong reasons, just trying to get attention for whatever he's gonna drop soon, his Lil Pump 2 album that he's working on. Again, I told y'all last week, I was looking forward to making a comeback, like with the Yesursky song featuring Young Thug, among other beats that he was previewing on his Instagram stories. Like, I was supporting my man, but he's just ruining ruin it for himself. Lil Pump down bad, that's it. And so with that, it's your boy Bob Lamb signing off, pumping my kids in Lil Pump's mouth because that's what he deserves after saying this Bolshevik on his Instagram story. Let me know in the comments what you think about Lil Pump. You think he's cloud chasing or you think he's spitting facts? Because I know some of y'all are out there. I'm not going to argue, I promise. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for the latest hip-hop news, drama, and analysis videos, as well as follow me on all my socials in the description. Join the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, cut it, people. Know what I'm saying?